Hey my friends, it's Patrick Allmond from StopDoingNothing.com, and in this video I'm going to make it really quick and short today. It's the holiday season. I don't want to keep you too much time, but I did want to give you a quick kick in the ass for 2017. First of all, if you're a couple of things. If you're not on the email list, head on over to StartDoingSomething.com and get on the email list. I send a lot of great information about how to improve your personal life, your business life, and how to basically make more money and organize your life. Earlier this week, I sent out a very simple email to that list. I sent out an email that said basically, what is your biggest worry for 2017? And I had people respond back to me, and oh goodness gracious, the darn thing wants me to put on a mask. Never mind. The best response I've gotten back so far, the biggest response is making more money. And, I am not one of those people that is afraid of money or thinks money is the root of all evil. That's not me at all. I believe that money gives you choices, and I'm about having choices and setting up my situations the way that I want them. So you know what? I'm a huge fan of money. Not just to actually physically own the money, but the fact the choices it gives us and what we can do for other people. And that's a really huge thing for me, is what can you do for other people? The more money you have, the more you can give it away, the more you can share it, the more you can make other people's circumstances better. So I had several responses to my email basically saying, Patrick, in 2017, I want to make more money. I'm content right now, but I'm not at a level where I have all the choices and all the options I want. And by the way, if you agree with that, do me some favor, give me some hearts and some likes down there at the bottom. Comment, tell me your name and where you're watching from. I've got people tuning in live right now. But if you're like that, if that's your situation, if you'd like to make more money in 2017, then just let me know down in the comments below. Now, I don't have anything that I'm selling you. I don't have any get-rich-quick schemes. I'm not a big fan of MLMs. There's nothing here I'm going to do which is going to try to convince you to buy anything from me. The best way, though, I have found how to make more money in my life, and I've seen it with other people's lives also, is to teach people stuff, to show them how to do things. And in this day and age with technology, that's incredibly easy. I myself am working on a course to teach courses. It's going to be at 7daycourse.com, and it's not for sale right now, so don't go there. But if you can figure out a skill that you have that somebody else wants, you can make bank. And it can be, you'd be surprised what people will pay for, because as I've talked about before when I stand up and give presentations, is that when you're in a room speaking with people, there are people around you who want to know what you know. Whether you are 15 or 20 or 25 or 30 or 60, you've got a unique life experience and you've got unique knowledge in your head that people want, and they will pay you for it. Some people will pay a little bit of money, some people will pay a lot of money, but there is a huge amount of money to be made in teaching. Now, not necessarily school teaching, but just in teaching in general. If you can show somebody how to do and organize something a certain way to bring them pleasure or relieve their pain, they will pay good money for that. If you can also show somebody how to do something that helps them make more money, you can make a fraction of that money back. And for a very good example, let's say you run a course that shows how, let's say you have a landscaping company, and your landscaping company makes $1,000 a month, $5,000 a month. If your landscaping company makes $5,000 a month, and you know how to do that, you could create another landscaping company making $5,000 a month. You could create a course on how to run an effective landscaping company and charge $1,000 for it. I mean, if that makes you uncomfortable, charge $500 for it. But somebody will pay you $1,000 one time to teach them how to run a $5,000 a month landscaping company, because $5,000 a month comes out to what, $60,000 a year? And if anybody ever came up to you and said, hey, if you give me $1,000, I'll show you how to make $60,000, would you say yes? Hell yes, you would. It's a no-brainer. So you're going to see me talking in the coming weeks and in 2017 more about how you can teach things you know to make money off of them. That's what I do. That's what I've done since, as long as I've been in business. I've been teaching and I've been speaking and I've been traveling around the world doing this. And it's made me good money. And I believe you can do the same thing. But what I want you to start thinking about is, what do you know? What do you know from your life, from your marriage, from your work, from school, from church? What do you know that you can teach somebody? Especially if you're someone who, I'm going to say, is maybe like even after the age of 30. From 30 on up, you've got a ton of life experience. First of all, sometimes it's just hard to survive when you're 30. But no matter what life experience you have, somebody else wants to know that. I've seen people who have been in jail for 5 or 10 years come out and they have lessons to teach. I gave the landscaping company an idea. If you're someone who used to be a teacher and you're retired now, you can build a course on that subject. Do you have a subject that you get a great amount of history of? One friend of mine is really into history. He's going to build some courses on basically how to teach history a certain way to help kids that are learning history in school learn it a different and better way. So be thinking about that. I'd love to hear your comments below. And do me a favor, if you would also, is share this with a friend who who might be struggling financially a little bit. Let's find a way to set all of you up to basically be able to teach something and make money from that teaching. You do that, we can have a kick-ass 2017 and beyond. And not only that, once you have that kind of lifestyle, that lifestyle where you're teaching someone something, it's your money comes from multiple incomes, multiple sources, so you're not relying on one employer, and your money comes in 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I can tell you, there's nothing like waking up in the morning, and somebody from overseas, when it was daytime their time, has purchased your course, and so there's money waiting for you in your inbox. I love waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning, and PayPal says, hey, you've got $1,000 or $5,000 in your inbox. That's what we're going to be talking about more in 2017. Like I said, as always, drop me some thumbs up and some hearts down there below. If this was helpful to you, get on the email list at StartDoingSomething.com and get ready for 2017 for us to start setting you up to teach things and make money from your knowledge and education. I love each and every one of you. I'm not quite sure if we'll make a video for next week because it is Christmas week. Actually, it should be past Christmas, so we should be okay. But get on the email list over at StartDoingSomething.com. Like and share the page out with your friends, and go back and watch the previous videos also, because I do a live video once a week. Hey, whoever gave me the thumbs up, thank you very much. Thumbs up and hearts make my day. I love those things. I love watching those things. They pop up on the screen and then they float across over there. Those are awesome. Go get on the email list, and we'll talk to you next week. Have a happy Hanukkah, a very Merry Christmas, a happy holiday season, no matter how you choose to celebrate it, and I will look forward to seeing you on the next video. Love each and every one of you. Take care. We'll talk again soon.